Hey everyone, it's Craig Veroni with RE/MAX Masters Realty here. Welcome to My Favorite Humans in Vancouver, episode number 6. You know, we all have people in our lives who we depend upon to keep us running in optimal condition. I have 2 such people which I absolutely rely upon. You know, I work out 5 days a week, I watch what I eat because I know that to look after my family and to look after my clients, I need to look after myself, keep myself in the best physical and mental shape that I can be in. And in order to help me achieve that, there are 2 people I depend upon. One is my massage therapist, the other is my chiropractor, Dr. Soroush Khoshroo with QubeCore Sports and Rehabilitation Clinic. You know, I've been blessed in my life to have fantastic chiropractors. Before finding Dr. Khoshroo here on the North Shore, I used to see Dr. Mark Speakman over on the West Side. By the way, if you're over on the West Side and you need a chiropractor, he's the guy to go see. But about 6 or 7 years ago, my schedule didn't allow me to get over there anymore as easily, and I needed to find someone here on the North Shore. And a friend of mine introduced me to Dr. Khoshroo, and I'm so thankful that they did. He has been one of my favorite humans in Vancouver for many years. So without further ado, why don't we go inside and speak with Dr. Khoshroo.
Hi, my name is Soroush Khoshroo, chiropractor. I'm the owner and director of QubeCore Sports and Rehab.
So can you tell us your journey so far and what led you to becoming a chiropractor?
It took a few years to kind of figure it out, but basically, if I go back in time, originally I wanted to become a medical doctor, most likely a sports medicine physician or a surgeon. And during my undergrad years studying biology, there was an opportunity to do another bachelor's degree in kinesiology, and that's probably something that I should have probably been doing at first instead of biology, just because of my sports background and being able to work with athletes and that kind of sort of work. And so I did a second bachelor's degree, and during that time is where I really fell in love with manual therapy and wanting to work with sports teams or being for pretty much the first line of defense for injuries versus the last line of defense when it comes to surgery. And so it took a couple of years extra for me to figure that out, but after like observing a bunch of physiotherapists, working in a physiotherapy clinic and chiropractors, I decided that I think the best choice for me would be to go to chiropractic school and become a chiropractor.
So we're coming up to the 1-year anniversary of QubeCore Sports and Rehabilitation Clinic opening. Tell us how QubeCore came to be and why you decided to open this clinic.
QubeCore was always a vision. This type of a clinic, a multidisciplinary clinic, was always my vision. Originally, I wanted to start it maybe right away after I graduated from chiropractic school, but decided not to, decided to get a bit of experience working in the field. And 5 years into it, once I was very comfortable and kind of knew that I'm ready and had a very good patient base, you know, just kind of went after this idea. And the idea behind QubeCore is to have that like multidisciplinary clinic, you know, that integrated kind of approach to health where, you know, all the services are under one roof. So we have, I'm a chiropractor, so we have chiropractic, we have physiotherapy, we have kinesiology, we have massage therapy, we have fitness classes and rehabilitation classes, and we're just growing. So we're adding more services and more people. And the idea behind that is that there's no disruption in the patient care. A lot of times I found that when I was working in other clinics, I would want to send a patient to a physiotherapist or a kinesiologist, but we didn't have all of those at the same site. And so there's a bit of disconnect between the practitioner kind of information and what the findings are and what the approach is to health. And so this idea was always in my mind, and finally a couple of years ago, like, you know what, I'm gonna take the next step and finally go after it. And it took 1.5 years of planning, designing, coming up with the ideas, the names, the location, and finally February of 2018 we opened.
So if someone's never been to a chiropractor or perhaps even a physiotherapist, or maybe even never had a massage, what kind of benefits could they receive by coming here to QubeCore?
The goal is not just treating pain and injuries, it's about preventative medicine. It's about enhancing your function and making sure that you're not developing injuries, you're not getting that repetitive overuse, sitting behind a computer or a desk all day long and you know, getting that neck pain or headache. And it's a lot about education and, you know, empowering patients to kind of have more optimal, you know, functions and be able to do their activities of daily living much more optimally and a lot better. So that's pretty much what our job is and what we're here to do. Might be a little bit of a cliche, but I actually really love my job. So I actually look forward to, you know, waking up in the morning, coming to work. And what really drives me in that is that it's just the thanks sometimes I receive from patients, and what you see in their eyes when you're treating them. They have had pain for a long time, they've been dysfunctional, and now you've helped them after a handful of treatments. And you know, that thank you, like when they smile and say, oh, you know, you have no idea what a difference you've made in my life. And that's the driving factor. Like that makes me happier more than anything else.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode of My Favorite Humans in Vancouver. And remember, if you need to find a great chiropractor, massage therapist, or physiotherapist, they're all under one roof here at QubeCore Sports and Rehabilitation Clinic in Central Lonsdale. Thanks, have a great day. Until next time, remember, this is where you live, love, own Vancouver.